Now, from Southern Colorado's #1 news channel, this is KKTV 11 News 530.
Another Fort Carson soldier accused of murder. What we're learning about the third suspect in this motorcycle murder case. Thanks for joining us this evening. I'm Mecca Rayne. We'll get to those stories in a moment, but first, we begin with an 11 breaking news alert. The U.S. is paying $50,000 for each villager shot, and an additional $11,000 was paid to anyone who was wounded. We now know more about what caused a Learjet to crash at the Pueblo Municipal Airport this week. Crime Stoppers alert. Police are searching for a man who's behind a stick-up at a popular game store. Springs man 2 years ago. This man was the victim, Stephen Wilson. He was also known as Too Tall. Including Walmart, Walgreens, and Safeway have since pulled a batch of the formula from their shelves. I also want to make sure that everybody has this list of information if you have to evacuate or you're thinking about evacuating. Here's a list of things that the Red Cross wants you to take along with you if you can, if you have the time to grab these things. Let's go through this list. Grab water, food, non-perishable items, a battery-powered radio, batteries, flashlights, a first aid kit. Now, earlier today when I got here, this area was filled with smoke. As you can see, there is still haze in the area, but it's not as bad. I want to show you something. Earlier today, almost everyone, police officers, photojournalists, reporters, wearing masks because the smoke was so thick. Embers flying through the air. Look how big this is. This is the size of my own hand. Flying through the air. I mean, and we've seen embers bigger than this and a little bit smaller. So, I mean, it's just incredible what's going on out here. There were thousands of people here. I've never seen so many people come together in my life, and they were all here wanting to show their support for the victims, their families, and the community. Accused of dragging a man to death is in its final days.
Once again, our own Karen Morfitt spent the day in the courtroom, and
that would be a huge step in getting this fire under control.
The fire has already destroyed or damaged dozens of homes, and 900 people are evacuated. 6,500 more homes are on standby to evacuate if those flames keep spreading. New from overnight, firefighters in the north part of the Springs are relieved a fire that broke out along I-25 didn't burn out of control.
Our Patrick Nelson.
Well, 5:36 this morning, and crews will continue looking for a 4-year-old boy who went missing from summer camp. Getting a better idea of why it took so long for some students to step forward and talk about Joshua Carrier.
The news reporter Mecca Rayne just talked to investigators, and Mecca, they're telling you one person was shot.
Yeah, Don, one person was hit by a bullet, but luckily the injuries are non-life-threatening. According to deputies, the situation unfolded after a fight broke out. Again, Don, this shooting happened after a party, and deputies are hoping anyone with information will contact them as soon as possible.
11 News reporter Mecca Rayne is live on Grinnell in the security wide field area. Mecca, take us through how the accident happened.
Well, Don, the teen was skateboarding down this road, and before he knew it, he picked up speed. He was off his board, in the road, and flat on his face. His family believes Good Samaritans saved his life.
Now, one of the suspects says there's more to this story than what's being told. 11 News reporter Mecca Rayne is with us now in studio. So, Mecca, what did the woman tell you?
Well, Don, Jessica Ramsey was arrested for destroying this cell that was in the Gold Hill Mesa subdivision, and we even reported on it. She tells me she had no idea the metal they were taking was a relic. She was under the impression they were allowed to scrap it. Not already in the Hoosier State, chances are you don't have tickets for the Super Bowl.
No, I don't have one of those. Football fans are spending record cash.
Getting some new competition, well, from his own team. Ahead, what's up with Peyton Manning's visit to Colorado today and what the Broncos have to say about it.
Well, you know, it's not unusual for folks to complain about their neighbors. In this case, it's the neighbors that are unusual. It's happening in a Colorado city.
Take a look at this. People living in Denver say turkeys have been roaming various neighborhoods trying to take over. I wouldn't be going anywhere near these turkeys.
Well, you know,
I'd be running.
And these are wild turkeys.
Wild turkeys,
right?
which makes it worse.
They got nothing to lose. It's just a good thing it's not Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
They might be in trouble.
They'd be on the table.
Exactly. Problem would take care of itself. Now, if one person matches all 6 numbers, the take-home amount, $390 million.
Listen, at this point, I'd take $1 million.
Yeah,
I can't imagine $540 million.
You'd do just fine.
I'd do just fine. Well, next on CBS this morning, more on the new video of George Zimmerman being led into Sanford Police Department, cuffed, but not bloody on the night he shot unarmed high school student Trayvon Martin. The lawyer representing Trayvon Martin's parents is live with the latest on this investigation.
And of course, we'll have a live update for you coming up at 7:25 with a check of your weather and traffic. We'll see you then.
And make it count today.